Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another round of Modern. We have Michael Appler playing Blue-White Stone Hammer versus Jesse Shaw playing Amulet Titan. He's actually playing my Amulet deck because he left his at home. Jesse, I won't let you live it down, buddy. Alright, we're going to have a Hollow Fountain tap into a... And we're going to have Jesse play a Forest, play a Grazer, and then play an Urza Saga. Which reminds me, there was a Reddit post forever ago. Not forever ago. It was like a couple months ago. About someone who wrote a case tournament write-up, or a 1K tournament write-up, and they played Titan. And they said the phrase, I played my buddy on Hammer, and I turn one played an 0-3 with Reach, so naturally I won the game. And that sentence is something I say way too often now. Because I love Arboreal Grazer. Alright, Mike's gonna play a Urza Saga, then go play a Stoneforge Mystic. Mike's version, he's been jamming Hammer for a little while now. He's been like tweaking it, so it's been different a little bit every time. Doing some interesting stuff with it.
Pretty good. Yeah.
The Titan deck list changes, so this version is a Handware Battlements list. This is, it's very close to the one that,
it's been pretty good.
Hunt then Wine played on Moto.
You can cut me if you like.
Right, Jesse's going to besiege you. I'm assuming there's a Saga here.
Got it, friend.
Now, there's an issue here. So, Mike is supposed to go search for a basic land type, but he forgot, and so did Jesse. And I don't think I was there. So Mike is supposed to have another land. Now, for people who are playing Besiege You, it is your responsibility to remind your opponent that you have given them a trigger to resolve, as you are the one causing it. Jesse did not know that, or Jesse just didn't know that he's a new player. It was his first time playing Besiege You. Alright, Mike's going to cast March of Otherworldly Light to exile that Urza Saga. Now, this one is just a clean answer to Urza Saga. It just exiles it. For 1 white mana at instant speed, which is pretty cool.
Cast this Ginger Brew.
Alright, here comes a Ginger Brew.
Attack in for 2, friend.
We're going to attack in. Jesse just taking 2 damage here. Probably could block with the Arboreal Grazer, but just not leaving it up to chance, I guess. And is looking pretty decent. We're going to fetch with that Windswept Heath. We are 17? Tapping it and spinning it. Jesse has nothing but pizzazz. He's gonna watch this video and he's gonna text me and yell at me.
Is that your preferred forest?
And it's like the whole point. All right, 3 mana. We're gonna play Dryad. Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Play from there out. It looks pretty good. Making another land draw.
Is this what I call to the masses, folks? If you have an Italian Dryad of the Elysian Grove, please message me. I guess comment on the YouTube video and then we'll figure it out. We'll correspond. I need Italian Dryads. And I need one more Italian Time Spiral Remastered Primeval Titan. So I can actually play with my Italian Titans. Ugh. Alright, so we got 4 mana here. If the Dryad stays, he definitely has Titan mana next turn. There's an Ornithopter. And then a Pure Steel Paladin. I kept wanting to stay Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, just passing out.
2 cards left in hand. Perfect.
There's a Turn Timber Symbiosis that's supposed to be flipped over.
Don't interrupt me, bro.
But Jesse didn't flip it because he hates me.
Yes, I hate you. Why?
Alright, 6 mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you didn't do in my card.
What's that?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Alright, casting Primeval Titan here. There's 2 different lines you could do. I mean, there's multiple lines you could do here. There's 2 correct ones. It's just like the most optimal and correct line is to get 2 Valakut here and just kill Mike's board. And then kill Mike on the crackback. But he could also go get TOS Summit Grove Chamber to set up for Titan number 2. He could get 1 Valakut plus Handware Battlements. That way, on the next turn, he can
What's that?
Oh, what the heck's the name of the card? Turntimber Symbiosis, and
We're just gonna take care of them.
look at the top 7. Whatever he finds, he can then give haste with the Handler Battlements and Valakut.
Yeah, it's not other.
Because all he has to do is play the other Turntimber
got
as a
it,
land
friend.
for turn by doing 3 damage to himself.
It's
Alright,
awesome.
Valakut's going to trigger a bunch of times. We're going to shoot down
It's
the
really,
board.
like it's. I'm gonna go
And
ahead and just say
we're
it's
pretty much
highly
wrapped up at this
competitive
point. I don't think there's a single thing in Hammer's main deck that can win from this point on.
Let's go to 2.
Alright, and Mike is just going to scoop it up, and we'll be going to game 2 with Jesse taking game 1 on Amulet Titan.
This. I'm gonna try this.
And we are back with game 2.
Let me try this.
I didn't know I had made the cut already, so I was kind of confused. I'm not going to lie to you.
Go ahead.
Mike's going to lead on a Windswept Heath. I'm going to pass on to Jesse, who also draws a Windswept Heath. They're both going to fetch at the same time. They're grabbing completely different lands, though. Appler's probably going to grab a Hollowed Fountain. Jesse is going to grab a Forest. It is the only fetchable land in Jesse's deck. My Forest different? Hold up.
No,
Oh my god,
Or am I losing it?
because nobody Urza Saga's on turn.
There's like 2 decks that do it.
I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
You are the
I'll do it. I did do it.
A different Forest, or one copy of a
It
different
feels really
Forest.
good creating Urza Saga tokens on turn 2 with like a Memnite, a Springleaf Drum out, and like, yeah. Boop, boop. Alrighty. What are you doing with your forest there? There's a grazer. Want to put another land into play?
Yes, sir.
Goes good, friend.
Okay, no. They're all the same.
Draw.
Hey, look, an Arboreal Grazer.
Here is the Sea Chrome Coast now.
I don't know why.
Probably the last turn.
For some reason, that forest looked different than the others did. And I was like, oh no,
Go ahead.
I'm a monster.
You sure may.
Alright, there's a Lavinia Azorius Renegade,
Find out.
which is a pretty cool tech piece that Blue White Hammer's been playing. Let me pull up these gameplays so I can read the card effect to you.
Is what that means.
That's correct. And it also means Summoner's Pact.
Lavinia.
Whenever an opponent casts a spell,
So
if
each
no
opponent
mana was
can't
casted,
cast
it
non-creature
counts.
spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls, and whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell.
No,
So
non-creature
primarily what it's
spell
used
with
for
converted mana cost. You
is
still cast
it counters
Non-creature.
Summoner's Pact because no mana was spent on the Summoner's Pact. And then it can counter Turntimber Symbiosis because there's a chance that you play it without,
Yeah, so you
you know,
still cast it.
having 7 lands in play. Because of bounce lands and amulets and all this stuff. Alright, here's a Dryad Lucian Grove. We're going to play in Handwar Battlements there.
Untapping.
And just pass on the turn.
Rolling for turn.
I will say, I wasn't the biggest fan of Handwar Battlements at first. When I put, I've always been like, I'll try it one day.
Bless.
It was hard. It's very hard to give up the potential turn 2 kill with Slayer Stronghold, Sunhome, and Boros Garrison.
Kiss the Stronghold Mystic.
But I'm coming around. I think I'm starting to like Handwar Battlements. Maybe not more, but like almost as much. Getting Valakut online, like immediately, is really nice.
Is that one of those new cards?
Yeah, it's one of the new fangled cards. I'm gonna go get a reality
Goes and gets a
chip.
copy of the Reality Chip, which is one of the new cards from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. That is pretty cool. It has the reconfigurability, so 2 and a blue. You can attach it to target creature or
Legendary
detach it from target
equipment
creature.
jellyfish. There's a lot of
And
relevant
then it says you may look at the top card of your library at any time. If it's attached to a creature, you can play cards from the
That's
top
it,
of your
buddy. I
library.
can attack India. Over to you, friend.
Which those types of effects are always fun to play with. I remember when Realm Walker came out from Kaldheim, and I was like jamming a bunch of Golgari Elves because that effect was just very fun to screw around with. Alright, so we have our 2 land drops this turn, and we have the Titan.
Titan resolves.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Did you do something before?
I imagine he's going to probably do something similar. Mike said he has interaction here, which I think I've talked about it on the channel before. if your interaction with the Titan is path to exile, let them resolve the Titan first, then path it, or path whatever you're
It's gonna
choosing.
exile it. You're gonna go get a basic.
So in this
And then
instance,
Titan
it paths
trigger
the
will
Dryad, right? What you should probably do is wait for the Primeval Titan to go get the Valakits, because that's the line that most of the time the Titan player's going to get. They're just going to try and get greedy with it. So if they get the Valakits with the Valakut triggers on the stack, if you exile the Dryad, they don't have mountains anymore, so then
then I
Valakut
can path
fizzles.
it in response to the Vesuva triggers.
And yeah, if they have amulets on the board also, don't path the Titan in response to its effect. They're going to go get Simic Growth Chamber T West.
Sure.
And then, since you're giving them an extra land,
About how the triggers
they're going to
stack, and I
probably
forgot that I
more
could respond
more
to
times than
Valakut
not
triggers.
be able to play another Titan.
Unfortunate.
So let the Titan trigger resolve first,
Would you have gotten the Valakuts?
then path it. It's just
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 going to be better for you that way, or path what you want to path.
Simic Valakut. I'm gonna bounce that first.
So we got bounce on Valakut. Bounce on's going to pick up the Besiju.
Looks good, my friend.
And then that'll be it.
The issue for Mike here is he still has to find a way to deal with a Primeval Titan.
I will untap.
At 6 mana, 6/6 does a lot. Mike, and as I say, Mike needs a lot of cards to be able to kill Jesse here. Jesse only really needs to untap and not worry about anything. Okay, there's Reality Chip coming down. Gets to look at the top card of his deck at any time, which means he can be kind of a shitlord with that.
Yeah, I can only look while it's a creature. I equip it, and then I get to do all the cool shit.
Oh, gotcha. So what's its equip cost?
Cast a team pet.
Reconfigure
Another pet card that Mike has. It is effectively Shadow Spirit Home, but it's kind of cool. It's from Strixhaven. It has equip for 3 or equip to target or equip to a token for 1, and it gives it +1/0 vigilance and trample. The vigilance part is kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen him put it on a construct token and just punch people with 11/11 vigilant vigilant constructs.
You definitely pass the Dryad.
Depending on what he gets, but
Any cards in him?
2 brain.
So Jesse has Pact, Besiju, Turn Timber, Titan in hand, it looks like. Or double Pact. It could be double Pact.
Sure.
Alright, plays the land for turn. A little interesting on that one. 4, 5, 6. There's the Titan.
Oh, second Titan. That's a big game.
He will be able to haste this
You can
Titan.
haste it. Yeah, you're good, buddy. I have no 1-mana counter magic for you.
I'm assuming we're going to get a bounce land to pick up the Besiju. That's fair. He's going to leave up mana for the... That makes sense.
I feel like once they ban Luris, I'm going to start to play Ashen in this deck.
Get like bounce land Urza Saga.
He's been talking about Ashgosh so much.
They have to ban Luris first, though. That's the problem.
Kill the mechanic.
Yeah.
Just kill the mechanic. Don't even be cute. Ban the cards.
Yeah.
Kill the mechanic.
Yeah, just say companion doesn't work. The creatures are fine.
Oh, in the decks, they're
on
fine.
their
Oh,
own.
absolutely. I agree. It's the fact they're a free card to hand at some point in the game.
Yep.
Correct.
What's that?
That's correct. I was agreeing with you.
Yes, indeed. Yeah,
Bounce land's going to trigger.
absolutely.
We're going to activate Hand Warrior in response to the trigger.
Whatever here.
And then going to remember the trigger. I have faith. There it is. The thing that has to happen, so can't fail to find on the lands or on the bounce lands. Alright, so we have 2 Titans that can attack here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go and get triggers.
Alright. Attack it in, we have triggers. pretty sure we do Bounce Land T West, and then honestly, you could just do Terrors of Sagas as the other
Remind
thing.
me, you need an inner.
Or you can do Bounce Land T West, Bounce Land Besiju to have a second Besiju in hand.
You got me here, my friend.
Also an option.
Sure.
And 12 copy action.
Alright, just taking the 12 damage to the face, going to 7. Jesse's gonna pick up another copy of Besiju here.
Untapping. Drawing.
Alright. And draw for turn. Mike's gonna get a look at the top card of his deck. I'm not terribly. He needs a lot, I think, to win here. If he plays, okay, so animate the Nexus,
Move to
play Sigarda's Aid,
playoff.
1, 2 mana. Hmm.
Do I have a way to do that? 1, 2.
He needs a land drop. So he needs Sigarda's Aid, a land drop, Hammer,
I don't think I have a way to do that.
plus Shadow Spear. Is that even enough infect damage? 3, 11, 12? No, it does 9.
I mean, I can play it. I don't have. Quit. Oh man, a short.
Arboreal Grazer. So good.
Trampling. I have to block 6. You don't have any triggers going off, so I can potentially live in a turn. Two, 4, 6. Reality chip comes back off. I get to equip.
I mean, I guess you could always go Sigarda's Aid attack. And then have the double hammer on whatever isn't blocked. But then the Besiju just answers that too.
Reality
I can't think of a combination that Appler can win with. Triple hammer?
No, I can't equip it.
Is triple hammer the configuration? Sigarda's Aid, 3 hammer? I guess so, right?
Good game, my friend.
Alright. Mike's going to scoop it up. Jesse's going to take it 2-0 with Amulet Titan over Blue White Stone Blade / Hammer. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. We appreciate it greatly. Goodbye.